All right, I'm so excited to do this call with you guys and present Green Compass. My name's Tabitha Sampson. I've actually been in direct sales for about 10 years. So I've been in this space for a while. I have done a couple various different businesses. So I feel like I have a variety of, things that I've been a part of and things that I've seen and experienced. And so CBD has been a part of my story. The last couple of years I have had used CBD, but I knew that I could find a better version. I knew I could find something cleaner, and I had a desire to find something like better because my standards are higher with products, and I just wanted to find the best product I could. And Green Compass landed in my lap, and I knew that CBD, like I knew the market was big. I knew that there was a desire for CBD and that people wanted it, but I really don't think I had any idea, honestly, how incredible the market is and how much of a desire there is for this and for obviously a clean CBD and just advocating for a clean CBD. So um I've been in this company for 1 month now, and the numbers speak for themselves. I've been able to do a lot with other companies, but I think the market shifts, and I think that what people spend their money on shifts, and I think it's important to look at that and look at things as a whole. And so in our first month already, with me not knowing the logistics of CBD and details about it as much, and just really like jumping in and learning, even though I used it, I didn't like know a ton about it and how it works within the body, which you don't need to know. But we've done $50,000 almost in our first month, which is just astronomical to me and just mind blowing. When I've like beat my head against a wall with other companies for years and been like, ugh. So anyways, so I wanted to share that. I think it's so important and so fun to also be able to say that Green Compass has the best CBD out there that you'll find, with nobody else with higher standards than this. And I think when you have a product like that and you have something that's incredible that works for anyone walking the earth, and then you give them a product that they won't find anything better, it really just makes for an awesome opportunity. So I want to actually turn this over to Michael. She is the number 5 earner in the company, and she's been here. She's helped the company launch, and I want her to tell a little bit about her story. I did have obviously come from direct sales, in which she didn't. So it's really cool to kind of see the just how versatile this is and how anyone can really do it. So I want to turn it over to her so that she can share a lot of the goodness with us. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Tabitha. Hey, everybody. Thanks for being on with us tonight. I'm excited to share. My name is Michael Cheshire. I'm in Wilmington, North Carolina, and I've been with Green Compass since we launched back in February of 2019. This is my first go at direct sales, and it's been a whirlwind and an amazing ride. So I'm here in Wilmington with my husband, John. He's a big part of my story. And then we've got our 2 kiddos, my daughter, James, she's 9, and my son, Lion, he's 6. And, I'm now a hemp-based wellness advocate. I used to be a makeup artist, but really switched gears. Really right before Green Compass launched, my husband had really great success with CBD. He was really struggling for a number of years with jaw pain. And his pain was to the point where he started seeing different remedies. He was going to a chiropractor. He was going to a physical therapist. He was abusing the ibuprofen. He was seeing different dentists, doing all these things, spending tons of money. And unfortunately, nothing was helping his pain. So he started looking into surgery. And thankfully, before surgery, someone had asked him one day, "Hey, have you tried CBD for that?" And he hadn't. So he really quickly got onto a CBD regimen. And I'll never forget, it was 4 days into that journey that he came to me and he was like, "Michael, I don't know if this is just in my head or what, but my pain is pretty much gone." So, fast forward now, that's been over 4.5 years, and he hasn't complained of his jaw since. So it was obviously a huge win in our house. And I'll never forget when I got my box in Green Compass products, he used CBD before Green Compass existed. So as soon as I got my box and I was like, oh my God, babe, like you got to try these products. Like you got to tell me, you're my guinea pig. You got to tell me if these work. And he was able to take a lower strength of our CBD oil. And then he also said that our CBD oils tasted so much better too. So that was kind of our story and a big reason why I jumped in, because I thought to myself, like, wow, like if my husband benefited with these products in this way, like who else is out there that doesn't know that these products exist yet? Like we didn't. And you know, that can help with a multitude of things, not just pain, but your sleep, inflammation, anxious feelings, you guys, like a boatload of things that people deal with on a day-to-day basis. And I just encourage people to Google it. They're like, can CBD help with this? I'm like, Google it, because it probably can. It's pretty fascinating. So real quick, I want to touch on where Green Compass started, where it came from. And this company was really built on a mother's need. So our founder, Meredith Cook, she really struggled after the birth of her children. She wasn't feeling like herself and all the things. And she was introduced to CBD by her brother, Brooks Bailey, who's another one of our founders. He is a triathlete, huge CBD advocate. He said, try this. She got on a CBD regimen and really quickly felt like the fog lifted. She felt like herself again. And then it was a few years later where she wanted to share CBD products with her children. And that's when she started to do a little bit of research, right? Because, you know, we might take things ourselves, but if we start giving them to our children, we kind of want to know what's in these products actually. And that's when she discovered that not all hemp is created equal. And it's a really big testament, you guys. So the CBD industry in general is unregulated. So literally anyone can take a bottle, slap a pretty label on it, and sell it to the consumer as a wellness product, which is really, really scary. And again, a big reason why Green Compass started. They saw a huge need in the marketplace for a really clean and transparent brand. So they partnered with Meredith's husband, Sterling Cook. He's been in the agricultural industry for years. They also partnered with our two farmers, who are Adam and George Wooten. They are 6th generation farmers. They have been growing hemp for years organically. And they were able to come up with a really clean CBD brand that they felt confident enough to not only take themselves, but to share with their family as well. So, you know, it's stories like these that our company has been built on in the last 4.5 years. And there are thousands and thousands more of how these products have benefited other people. So people ask all the time, you know, hey, I can go to the corner store and get CBD. I can find it on Amazon, right? What sets us apart? And there's a couple of things that really differentiate ourselves from other CBD brands on the market. And the first one is that we are vertically integrated. And what that means is that we oversee every step of the process from seed to seal. So we own the farms. We have the largest hemp farm on the Eastern Seaboard, which is really cool. We have the labs. We're doing the farming, the bottling, the extracting, the labeling. Your product is in our hands 100% of the time, which is huge for quality control. And it's also huge for product innovation. So when we see a need in the marketplace, we're able to turn out new products on a dime, which is really exciting for people that want to partner with us and, you know, be able to push out amazing products and help their network feel better. We're also USDA organic certified, which is really important too. So we don't use any chemical herbicides or pesticides on our products. There's not going to be any heavy metals or junk that you don't want in your wellness products. We also use CO2 extraction, which is one of the purest and cleanest ways to actually extract that CBD and the cannabinoids from the hemp plant. And then we also have QR codes on the bottom of all of our products. And this QR code takes you straight to a third-party lab test that's unaffiliated with Green Compass. And there you will find complete list of everything that's in your product and everything that's not in your product. So again, you can feel confident taking it for yourself or sharing it with your family. And something that's so neat too that we have here at Green Compass is a 30-day money-back guarantee. So we stand behind our products 100%. And if for whatever reason you might not be satisfied, you can send it back, no questions asked, and get a refund. And you guys, our product lineup is pretty extensive and it's pretty impressive. We have, you know, a full spectrum products to broad spectrum products, meaning some contain trace amounts of THC, some do not contain any THC at all, depending on your preferences. We have tinctures like these oils. We also have jellies, which are really great and easy to take for people and kiddos, for adults and kiddos. You guys, we have a pet line. We also tapped into the collagen industry. So literally a product for anybody and everybody. I love to say that. And so you can spend money with us by becoming a retail customer as a one-time customer. We also have a program, a preferred customer program, where you can save money by saving 20% on your products on an auto ship. You also get some awesome perks with that too, where you can get really heavily discounted products with that program. And then we also have the opportunity to partner with us, like Tabitha and I, as an advocate, and be able to share these incredible products and help your network feel and live better. So, when I joined Green Compass back in 2019, again, I had no direct sales experience. And when I started, my big financial goal was really to pay for our children's summer camps. That was like what I wanted to do. And it really quickly snowballed into a full-time business, worked on part-time hours. And now my team, we have over 4,000 people across the United States advocating for our hemp-based wellness products. And we do over $1 million in sales a month, which is pretty big deal when considering like I think our average order is probably like $125. So it's really exciting. So how can somebody like me coming in here with no experience find success? And how can other people, whether whatever end of the spectrum you may fall, like me, new, or like Tabitha, seasoned, so many are finding success here. And I want to share with you kind of some of the reasons probably why. So first, about the CBD industry. It is truly the right place at the right time. So currently, this whole industry is about a $5 billion space, and it's projected to grow to over $47 billion by 2028. So that's like, I got to slow down right there. I know I could start talking fast because that's 21% annual growth rate. That's huge, huge growth, right? We also tapped into the collagen industry, like I talked about. That is about a $9 billion space currently, and it's projected to grow to over $16 billion by 2028. And then not only that, you guys, but we were actually recently recognized for spearheading an entire new industry, which is really cool. So we call it hemp-based wellness. So, you hear me talking about the CBD industry, right? CBD is literally only one of over 120 cannabinoids found in the hemp plant. Okay, so we are truly scratching the surface of what we can do here. There's so much potential. So, there's a few things we like to say that if you are looking at, an opportunity, there's a few things that you want to make sure checks the boxes. The first thing is the product, right? You want to make sure you have a clean, quality, and transparent product. We absolutely have that here. And what's really neat about our products too is that they don't discriminate. My children, 6 and 9, they take our products. My parents take our products. Men, women take our products. It really and truly does not discriminate, and all mammals can benefit from our products. So we even have a pet line where your furry friends can benefit, start sleeping better, start coming out of pain, start less anxious feelings, all of those things. So we really hit the nail on you can cast a wide net for your customer base, which is really exciting. And what's really neat too that I love to share is that we have a 72% customer retention rate. So not only are people buying our products, but they're buying our products, they're finding success, and because of that, they're reordering. We also have about 5% of the CBD sales in the United States currently. That's Green Compass is at 5% of the CBD sales. And that projection, y'all, that was like earlier this year. So I'm sure it's grown a little bit. I would love to get an updated number on that, but I don't have one. But that was put out earlier this year. And that was really exciting for us to hear. So we're definitely becoming a household name. And then the comp plan, right? So a lot of us are in this for a business. It's so nice helping people feel better, but we want to earn a paycheck too sometimes. So basically how it works, if you're newer to direct sales like I was, you sign up, you get a website, it's a turnkey business ready for you. Wherever you want to go, you can take it on the go. You don't have to worry about any inventory or shipping. There's no purchase requirements, no recruiting requirements either. What happens is somebody goes to your website, they make a purchase, and you make a commission. As easy as that. Our commissions range for your personal sales from 13 to 28%. And then you also have the ability to build a team, which again, it's not required, but a lot of us like to build a team where you can really leverage. I tell people, like, if you can sell $10,000 a month, imagine if you had a team of people selling $10,000 a month under you, right? You could benefit really largely by building a team. So we have a few things that our comp plan, I think, are really special in our comp plan. And that first thing is our placement suite. So this basically allows you to move people within your organization that you personally bring in to the business. So not only can you help people on your team rank up, that in turn will help you rank up. So it really strengthens our community. It really creates a one team culture, because you're not winning unless your team's winning, and you have that ability to really be like the maker of your organization, and help people out that way, which is really neat. And then also at a higher rank called master, we have something called a check match bonus. This is really exciting because you have the ability to get paid a check match on all of your personally enrolled advocates every month. And that ranges from 5 to 25%, depending on your rank. So for a lot of people, if you're a strong recruiter, if you can bring in some people that like to work, it's a really big portion of your paycheck a lot of times. So that's really exciting as well. We can get paid weekly and monthly, and there's no income cap. So you can make as little as much as you want here, which is really nice. And then you want to make sure the community checks the box, right? And I really feel like here at Green Compass, our community completely stems from our founders. If you have the chance to hear any of their videos, or you're at an opportunity event and you get to meet them, I mean, you will feel it. We call it a Green Compass family for a reason. That's what it is. It feels like a complete family. It's a one team culture. And again, our comp plan really lends to that, talking about like our placement suite and things like that. It's just a really helpful community. And the support is important, right? We have super simple systems in place ready for you to be able to duplicate, plug in where and when you're ready, no matter what your experience is, which is really awesome. And then the timing, this is something I want to share with you guys too, because we talked about the exploding industry that's there. We've got that nailed down. But what I want to talk about is Green Compass's past, their past numbers, because it really, a lot of times people come up to me, they're like, gosh, man, I should have joined you back in 2019, right? Right when you launched. And to be honest, I feel like right now is even a better position to be joining, because back then we were just a little startup and we had no idea where this was going to go. Right now that we're 4.5 years, we've laid an incredible foundation, and now we have the numbers to prove that yes, we're a newer company, but we aren't going anywhere. Our first year in business, they projected us to do about $300,000 to $500,000 in sales. That first year in 2019, we did 11.5 million. Year two, year of the pandemic, weirdest year of everyone's lives. We doubled those numbers. We hit over 24 million. Year three, we hit over 48 million. And, we're projected to do the same, if not better, this year as well. So it's a really exciting time to not only, you see the projections for the CBD industry, a whole new industry that we're spearheading, but we've laid that foundation to let people know that, hey, we're not going anywhere, and we are just in the forefront of everything that's to come. So we've also, like, corporately lately, we've partnered with some incredible industry experts. We've got on board with us now. So I know they're just really taking us to the next level. So it's really exciting time. And there's 3 different ways to get started as an advocate. We have different kit options depending on your needs. You get incredible products at about a 50% discount when you get started. And then you get to work, and it's your business. We're here to hold your hand. And, if you want to walk, you can walk. If you want to run, we're ready to run. And we'll support you every step of the way. So I know I just kind of like mouth vomited all over you guys. I'm so sorry, but there's a lot of amazing information, but I'm so happy to open it up for questions if anybody wants to ask anything. But thank you so much for being on with us tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Do you guys anyone's welcome to ask anything if there's anything that you guys are wanting to know specifically. I'll give you guys a second to ask if there's anything at all.
I don't have a question, but thank you. I know there's a lot more to it, so I'm excited to learn more about the the products and also the business side.
Yes, and there's so much I didn't get into, but again, I wanted to keep this short and sweet and, be a little bit more business focused, but we definitely have, so many resources on like how CBD works, all of our different products. I know somebody or Emily in the chat asked about a bonus program, and we have an amazing one currently for new advocates that jump on board. In your first 90 days, excuse me, we have a clean start program where you're able to earn bonuses in your first 90 days, which is really exciting and really just rewards those people that get off to a fast start.
Well, thank you guys so much for getting on. I appreciate your time. And thanks again, Michael, for sharing so much with us. And I'll post this recording for those that couldn't be on.
Yay. Thank you guys. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.